Okay, getting things set up here, everybody. Um, that's the one we want. Mm, Bookshop Simulator. All right, now everything should be working. Check 1, 2. And I'm gonna have that to where I can see that. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. Hello, everybody. We'll be starting off a new playthrough on a game I hadn't played in quite some time that had an update recently. Bookshop Simulator. So I'm gonna just try medium on graphics because my computer is a potato. Okay. Open the door. Get the bookcase. And control to snap. Okay, good. They did fix that very well. Now we got the new. No, I may get. Oh, look at this. Welcome in, Jasmine. How you doing this afternoon? Happy Wednesday. Just trying out some new stuff. They had an update on this game that they just released about 2 days ago. So we're going to take a little gander at that. How you doing, Roston? And I don't know what that means, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Oh, you said hi? Well, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. So how's everybody doing this afternoon? Just say it. I'll be honest, my brain can't even comprehend that. My brain barely comprehends English. And it's my first language. You're doing something amazing today? Oh, really? Well, what are you doing amazing today? Oh, you're doing amazing today. See, I can't even read English half the time. Oh, I need to get 2 more. I'm just proving more of what I was saying. But that's good. Glad you're doing fine and dandy. Currently on my side of the world, it's a hot day today. Going to the beach today. Oh, congratulations. We don't live nowhere near a beach. Well, probably like a lake or river beach, but not like, you know, an ocean beach. Order 2 things of books. How about I'm gonna order 3 by now. So now we're gonna place some books on the bookshelf. But yeah, this is a little different to me streaming over here on YouTube. But I decided I wanted to try something new and different because I've did this before, but it's been a long time. And my experience was not too well last time I was on YouTube Shorts, but after everything that's been happening on other platforms, I just decided I was going to do something new. And I've been getting lost in the feed of other places. So that's what we got going on here. But they had a new update for this game, 8th of this month, so just 2 days ago. And I've not played it in quite some time, but I know it's a chill game, and I've been playing a few other simulation games recently, so if you are a fan of simulation games, you're in the right spot. We're gonna do that. Market price 10% round. Market price 10% round. Interact with the door. Yep, there we go. Got the lights on. Interact with the open. Yep. Now we're open. Interact with the checkout counter and wait for customers to purchase items. I think I can do that. But I had a little bit of a time trying to figure out like the back end of stuff on this platform. On the streaming side, I've done a lot of videos and stuff. Well, not a lot. I've done several videos and shorts on this channel, but I've not really done maybe like 1 or 2 YouTube short streams. And I hope this is looking good. I hope things are looking a-okay. Appreciate you, Yuki. W mod. So I'm gonna get this card transaction done. I like the little auto button on the little card feature. Open Depot Max and buy a bookshelf. We can do that for $500. Okay, they did fix that. Open the Depot Max and now buy a personal shelf. That can be done. Since I'm very rarely going to use this side of the cash register, I'm going to just do that. Interact with bookshelf. Yeah. We're going to do those in black. Even though I clicked it to go into that, and it doesn't look like it did it, but I assume it did. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then the shelf. I'm going to place the spray can. And then I'm going to go over here, grab the books. There we go. Card. I love that auto button on there. I think that's one of the most, probably the best things they ever did with this game, as far as simple features, is giving the option to auto click. Go. There we go. But yeah, so now all we have to do is run the shop until closing time at 8 p.m. There we go. That's done. But so far, I think I can get used to streaming over here. I'm been finding myself lately looking for a new home after other platforms have not been doing too well and they've done some updates I hadn't liked. But I watch YouTube a lot, and I know a lot of people watch it also on their TVs and stuff. So I was like, why not? And then I told my wife, I was like, get ready to mod. And as you see, she's already doing a wonderful job. Come on, customers. Oh, I'm out of books. I forgot about the instant buy button. Now, get those on the shelf. I'm contemplating whether or not doing 2 shelves of each type, but I might have to with how much stock goes out in the store. I might have to. Yeah, as quick as they're buying books, I'm gonna double up on the books. Can I fit them all on one shelf? No, I can't. But I can do that, and then I can place them to the side here, so when I need them, I got them. Open up that box. Place that to the side. I know I got people coming into the store, but I'll handle that in a moment. Because they are buying a ton of books. cash. There you go. Have a good one. How you doing today? There you go. Have a good one. With cash. There you go. But I also realized the other day, setting things on my mic and stuff, and just scouring the interwebs and YouTube, of just trying to make quality better with my streams. And in the process, I realized something that I've been doing wrong for 6 years. And that's the beautiful thing about this, is you can learn something anytime that you didn't know before. So even if you've been doing the same thing for 6 years, there always may come a time when things change, and they did, and new updates happen, and you have to just go with the flow. So this is me going with the flow. But they've been having a lot of YouTube updates and a lot of game updates. So I'm happy to see what is going to happen with some of these games. I prefer a good chill game like this. I know this may not be everybody's cup of tea. But again, that's the beautiful thing about YouTube, is you never know who you might find that might like it. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing this afternoon? Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. Or wherever you may be at in the world, whatever time it is. Hope it's cool where you're at too, because it has been a scorcher where I'm at lately. Now currently in the house with the air conditioner on and a bunch of fans, it's still 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Gotta love a southern humid summer. And that is exactly what we got going on. But yeah, I appreciate you coming in, Bat. Hope you're doing good. And this is a YouTube exclusive stream from Turkey. Oh, fancy. And I appreciate you. And how'd you find the stream? You just scrolling through the shorts feed, or did it end up in recommended? I always like to see it and find out where everyone finds the stream. And that just doesn't go for Bat here, that goes for everybody. I like to figure things out and see what's working and what's not. Found the stream randomly. Good old doom scrolling, and I randomly show up. I love that. That's probably one of my most favorite things about YouTube, is how you can just randomly show up in someone's feed. I love it. Right, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You don't realize how much it helps just coming into chat and talking and stuff, and it helps out a lot, especially when you're like me and other platforms that you've been on in the past have kind of fell out of grace with you, and or other platforms you just get lost in the feed. And I've been lost in the feed for a while. But I was just ready to try something new. And so far, I think I might like this. And got my lovely wife modding for us today. I am streaming from the great state of Tennessee in the United States. That is where I am. Where it is hot, it is humid, and it's not been fun it being this hot. But that is where I'm from. You know, I'm not much of a sports person. It's nothing against people who like sports. I haven't really got involved in it. I did for a little while watch baseball, but I don't know, just mainly been just enjoying games like this. This has been my enjoyment and escape. But you know, to each their own. I don't judge people who like sports. I know a lot of people like sports, and I don't know much of the ins and outs of the World Cup. I just never really got into it. Yeah, this game is just had an update. It's Bookshop Simulator. Previous people waiting for this cup. I've kind of heard about that it's what people have been waiting on. So I mean, that's a good thing that's finally happening. There's been a lot of interesting things that people have been waiting for that are finally happening. For instance, the new Gears of War coming out. We've had a lot of new music coming out that people have been waiting on for a while. It's just a lot of things people have been waiting on. And finally it's happening. Me, I am 35. I'm old. I am old. That's the reason I play simulation games and not anything else. My reflexes are not as good as they used to be. I appreciate it. It also shaved recently, so whenever I do have my beard and stuff grown out a little bit, I do not look young. Whenever I've got that grown out, it gets messy. So I appreciate it. It's not every day I get told I look young. Most of the time I feel like I age like milk. And we all know how that ages. Not very well. Oh, I don't have the box in my hand. Got them books up. So anytime I get someone saying I look young, I take it. I take it. Especially here on YouTube. A last time I streamed on YouTube, it didn't go so well for me on YouTube Shorts feed. I had a unique situation. I had someone that came in being nice and stuff, and then they ended up in the end not being so nice. Surgical tape. Yeah. Right now, jobs are tough, it seems like in every country. But I appreciate you being in the medical field. And you know, trying to get somewhere with that. I'm disabled, and I suffer from lymphedema. So I'm in and out of wound clinics a lot, and a lot of stuff dealing with that. So I appreciate you getting into the surgical field. Yeah, and that's been, you know, that hurts my business a lot too. I do see this not just as fun, but also as a business. It's hurt a lot. Yes, it has helped a lot, but I think it's just kind of went too far. I think that industry is, instead of it helping now, it's taking over things. And whenever your tools are starting to take you over, it's not good in my opinion. But I mean, these days, what do I know? All I know is RAM prices are up, GPU prices are up, storage prices are up, and of course, when all that stuff goes up, then the things that you need to use that for go up. Just all kind of rotates and evolves into itself. And I'm seeing a lot of that going on, and people don't realize that, you know, I know a lot of these businesses are charging a lot more than they used to, but, you know, running businesses are more expensive than they used to be. With the way other things are hurting other industries. I think one of the best things that came out of that country, and I hate to say it, some of the games that have came out of that country that aren't, you know, slop, they've been pretty good. I know the northern industry of the gaming industry is not too, it's not very well taken. But you know, some of the things I used to help me with moderation and with my business do help. Like, you know, sometimes it's hard for me to make shorts, so, you know, I can go into a little bot that clips it for me, and, you know, find those things for me that I, you know, may not catch on my own. Of course, those come at a cost, but it also comes at a cost to run the stuff that, you know, uses those. I've gotten to where I try to see a positive in everything. And especially nowadays when it's hard to be positive with everything going on. Me personally, I've gotten to where I don't pay attention to it. Because if I did, it would drive me nuts. So if it doesn't affect me personally, I just, just take it is what it is. That's the thing about the world. World changes and the world moves. Whether we like it or not, times change. People change. Just as the world itself moves, so does time itself. And I know a lot of countries are in a lot of cities and states around the world. They're going to get lost in the times. Yeah, I mean, it happens every day. It's sad, but do you want to visit? Back in the day, I used to want to travel, but nowadays with my lymphedema, I'm scared to leave my house because I'm going to bump into something or something bump into me, and then I end up with more wounds. There's worries I have now that I used to never have before. And if you was to have asked me the same question several years back, I would have told you yeah. But in my current situation and the lifelong situations I deal with, I don't even want to visit Walmart. I know that's sad to say, but it is what it is. And see, that's kind of like this game right here. You have some games that are chaotic, and then you have games like this that are just chill. You're just running a shop, you're helping customers, and you're just vibing out. And me personally right now, that's the way I want. Well, I mean, that's the beauty of what I do. I'm the type, I have the games mainly playing in the background, and I do talk about them every once in a while, but I'm the type I like to get to know people. I don't just do this for fun and talk about the game itself. I do this to learn about people and cultures, and I know especially in this industry, a lot of people, and especially gamers, they just focus on the game itself, and I'm not that way. There is some games that I kind of have to lock in a little bit more because they're crazy and chaotic, but any chance I get to chit chat with people, I do. I mean, a big part of what I do is I try to be a distraction for others from their everyday life. See, look at there. That's what I like to see. You're feeling good. And I appreciate this talk too. I mean, whew, right now it's 5:43 p.m. here. Yeah, get you some sleep. You have a nice day, and try to keep an eye on notifications. And I don't know if you joined the channel or not, but just keep an eye on it. And I'm gonna try to start going live here more often. Try not to make this a one-time thing. But you have a good one and appreciate you. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. Have a good night. Stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow. Buy some books. Now, do I need any more books, or how we doing? Okay, let's save that. Wonderful. So go to the land app, Expandy Land, and how do I want to do this? I want to unlock that one. It just pushes the store back further, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, that's what I'm trying to do. And tile. That's what I'm trying to open it. There. And then we got that box. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up that item. We're going to put it down there with that. And I'm going to give these people a little bit more room to walk and stuff, though. I'm going to G to pick up. G to pick up. I'm so glad they worked on getting this fixed to where the snap is better. I'm so happy about that. And we're going to put that there. Place the item there. And then we're going to pick up this book. Put it on the shelf. Yeah, that's where we want that. Just so I can, easier to stock. Did I already stock that? Yes, I did. Okay, good, that stacks. Now, I'm going to grab this box. Put the items on the shelf. Close. There, put them there. Now we're good to go on that. Put those boxes on top of each other. Now, let's see what we get here. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Absolutely nothing. Okay, that's fine. Employee speak. We're gonna put that one there. Yeah. What's that, a signed copy? Oh, first edition. Yeah, we'll go ahead and place that there. Now, I'm contemplating whether or not yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy 2 more boxes of used books. And then because I'm not too worried about money right now. First game I can say in a while where money's not an issue right. There. Now we got some of those. And now I don't have to buy those for a little while. So now, what is this one? Oh, this one gives the 10% discount. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is fine. No. Drink out of my cup here. And yes, I'm a grown man drinking out of a kid's cup. I don't care. Get at me. It doesn't spill and ruin my PC. And if I have something like a little individual drink packet, I can put some ice in there, fill it up to the line, and then shake it up and not have to worry about nothing. I mean, nothing. Two, I'm a dad. So I could care less. I'm the type of not here to impress anyone or any of that mess. I'm here to give people a place to unwind, chill, and relax. Talk about daily life and what they want to do tomorrow. That's what I like to do. Everybody's got different opinions and different walks of life. And you never know when the person that you talk to next might be having the opinion that you need the most. And I don't know why I keep messing that up with the buttons. I'm not the brightest crayon in the box. That might have a little bit of something to do with it. But I never did claim that. I mean, like I said earlier, English is my first language and I have a hard time with it. So, it is what it is. Okay, get that. There you go. Have a good one. I feel like my cord to my mouse is weighed down by something. But I'm scared to move it. So I'll have to remember to move that after stream. And see what's causing it. Because if I try to move in too much stuff right now, I'll end up unplugging my internet accidentally. And then I'll lose the stream. I don't want to do that. That would make me very sad. I also keep forgetting that there's a run button. They are really buying a bunch of books. Jesus. I feel like they better balance the money in this game. I'll know more when I really start making some big purchases in the game. How that really is going right now. So animals unlock at level 7. Cafe level 25. I don't really have enough going on to get an employee, even though I could. And I just might. I might hire. I might, because he can do either job. No, forget it. And then what I'm having to do is stop. As a he or she. I'm not going to judge either way. Jacob, it's a he. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and order some more books. Okay. And then I also wonder, just for curiosity, if I was to open this box, drop it if he'll pick it up again. I'm gonna go ahead and help this customers out. I am glad I went ahead and took the chance and got a stalker. And just left me to deal with the customers. 2, if I ever want to switch him out to a different role. He's a level 5 on both of them. I can do that. I can do that if I want to. I do know they're doing a very good job stock. And that's something, again, I don't have to do later. All right. Okay. I have a goal. Okay, now we can get a cat, which is 100% what we're spending money doing. We need all these things. Open, and we're going to put water bowl here. Litter box. We can put it there. We can. Oh, that's a game changer. Open. Get that side by side, and then the cat bed. I think there was a little bit of lag there, possibly. We're gonna put here so people can pet the cat. And then for the pet, we are going to go with I'm sorry, he's still my favorite. We're going with Mr. Socks. That's what we're going with. We're going with Mr. Socks. Just trying to make sure we had items for him to stock. Luckily we did. Okay, it's fine. And when I go live here on YouTube, it's probably gonna be a couple hours a night. Probably around the same time I did today. Which, for those who didn't know, is about 5 p.m. Central Standard Time over here on YouTube. G. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Socks. Welcome to your new home. No, pet the kitty. Oh, he's purring. Good Lord, all the books. And just like a real actual cat, walk straight to the food and water bowl. That's what our cat does. We have an absolutely overweight tabby that shares brain cells with another orange cat. No, we don't know which one. It's one of them out there in the world, because we can tell when the other cat gets the brain cell of our cat, because she'll just stare at us and you can tell there's nothing between the eyes. We love her though. Her name is Sherbert. In the day. Okay, next day. Hello. Morning. No. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Oh, I need you to have stuff to do. So I don't think I should buy books right now. Except these. I do need those. Okay, I am correct. They do get the boxes. Oh, this is marvelous. Okay. So we go in and pay the bills. Always got to remember to pay your bills, chat. Never forget to pay your bills. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rare bookshelf. And that's all we're going to get from Depot. And then I might work on some other books. So we're going to get 2084. We're going to get that one and that one. And then we're going to buy a couple copies of each. Now this is important that we go ahead and do this because okay, so it okay, good. That is fine. So what we'll do is I was wanting to see if I could pick up multiple books, but I can't. That will make us some good money. That will make us some good money. That'll make us some really good money. There. Now we have some books. Now, oh, we got this one. Oh, joy. There. Now, I'm going to go ahead and then I'll organize them in a minute. And price categorize them. Because they got to make sure I put prices on. We'll put that there. And then change layout. Yeah. And then we're going to do market price 10% round. I'm going to do the same thing to each book. There. Now we're good. We're looking a little low on those books. And then it doesn't look like we have to pay shipping or anything, which is fantastic. All right, let's see what we get. Come on. Oh, we got something. We are going to absolutely put that on the shelf. Set our pricing. Okay, and that was absolutely nothing. That's fine. We'll go ahead and open up the store. Now, I think the increased employee speed means more to me than the 10% discount in apps. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I could care less if there's a discount in apps or not. I heard check out 100 customers yourself. That was the Steam achievement that popped up. Can I see? Can I pop out? Yes, I can. Okay. Perfect. That's a lot better. Because I'll be real with y'all, I could care less about the congruent viewers and all that stuff. I could care less about all. Biggest thing I care about is seeing the chat. So I'll just hide the other stuff. Which, for your mental health, that might not be such a bad idea. Because mental health is definitely important. Doesn't matter to me who you are. Hello. Okay. Yep, there you go. $2 your change. Have a good day. Next. Come on, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Okay, she's just looking at the book. That stock person was very nice to have. Yeah, we're going to do that. We did sell one of the books. God. I love when people even buy like multiples of books. That's nice. Okay. One thing I wonder, again out of curiosity, is I've now got alerts set up on the stream, and I wonder if things will show up on the alerts. I don't know how that works with things in the short feed. Not quite sure on how that works. I forgot that was something I added earlier. No. Alright, there you go. Have a good day. Hello there. Find everything okay? There you go. Have a good one. Next. I could probably use ordering some more books. Maybe like a box of each. All right, let's see what I get. Big money, big money, big. Ooh, I see something I can sell. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and take off those price tags. And then we're going to get back to work. Because now we have books to sell and he's got stuff to stock. There we go. There we go. Unlock the scratching post. I'll have to make sure I get one for the good boy. Let's just be honest. Mr. Socks is the bestest of boys. I have to make sure to put that like over here by the water container or something. Yeah. Yeah, there. That's good. I could get a whole nother round of books, couldn't I? I don't know. He's still stocking, so I'm not overly worried about it. I just noticed something. For a little bit there, it was switched from live chat to top chat when I pulled the chat box out, the pop out. So it is fixed now. And pet the kitty. Pet a cat 20 times. For those of you who didn't know, that is a Steam achievement. We've only had the cat a few days and we've already petted it 20 times. That's a lot. Is there anything in particular we need to get? Like we just have to get? We'll do that. We will do that. So I'm going to go over here. Grab a box of used books. We got a first edition. There we go. Grab another box. Look, we got autograph copy. Oh, we've already had that one. Sweet. Oh my gosh. They're absolutely cleaning me out of used books. Absolutely cleaning me out of used books. Trying to think of like what games I'm gonna play next. I got a few that I've got on Keymailer. I might do sooner or later. I don't know yet of if I'm gonna get those or not. I'm hoping so, but I know there's one I did get on Keymailer that's not as chill. It's called Mr. Toilet. So that should be a crazy day. That will probably be a game I play a few random times and pull my hair out constantly. But that'll be torture I endure for y'all. Because y'all love to see me get tortured. I know this. I see how many views I get on my repost video. Cold chill. 81 degrees in the house. All the fans on, air's on, and the temperatures went up. You gotta love it, chat. Y'all gotta love it. Got to love it. Okay, you bought the book? Yep. Nice. Day's almost over with, so I ain't worried about buying stuff. I will the next day. I will buy stuff the next day. Yeah, because see, the day ends at 8 p.m. So. Oh, I like the. Just now noticed the ceiling. $1. There you go. Have a good one. And y'all probably wondering, like, why have I not set the prices on here? And you can tell I haven't set them by the little red dot. But the problem with trying to set these, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. If you do market price 10% round, it goes the same thing. It still doesn't move it. So. It's perfect. I'm going to bill pay the bills, and then I'm going to buy one of each book. Maybe 3 of those. You know what? We'll have at it. We'll spend $1,600 off the rip this morning. That way I make sure he's got plenty to do. We have a book here that is a first edition. Got an autographed copy. %, put that on the shelf. That'll make me a little bit of money. Currently got $3 grand. Whoa. You know what? That's a good book. Increase book sales? And then I think I got them all. Okay, good. %, increased value of all book sales. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's some good money. And I kind of want a little bit of money right now. So we'll make sure. I don't care if he's a little slower moving. I mean, that's some good money right there, so... Already done went up $300, about $300 in about 3 purchases. Some good money. Means even the rare books are a good price. Yeah, we're making good money. I could care less if he moves slower or not. Not bad, not bad. Come on, come on, come on. I do move a lot faster than a lot of these people in this game. Okay, get all these books for you, ma'am. $1, $2, and $3 your change. Have a nice day. How you doing today, ma'am? I love how I rarely see any men walk in here. You know what? I think the only men I've seen walk in here is the worker. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. I'm 100% gonna have to pay attention. I can't tell, and I'm not going to judge. So I don't know whether that was or not. I can't tell. I can't tell. Make sure refill the bowls, clean the litter box, feed the kitty. Might have to buy a metric ton of more books. Yeah, we done went through a lot of books. So go ahead and spend another $800 on books and make my worker cry themselves to sleep. Because what does that sound? Me giving them more work. That is what that sound is. The wonderful sound of me giving them more work. Love that auto button. I could really use another round of used books. Okay, good. They're getting some of the used books on the shelves. Because I go through a ton of used books in this game. As you see, they buy a lot of books. And I might just buy some more. I'm gonna buy a bookshelf. And then get level 15 to buy candies and stuff. I'm not too worried about that. I'm gonna get that, and get that. And then what we'll do is spend about $1,000. I didn't color this either. There we go. Oh, okay. There. And then go ahead and open up a few of these. Got some more. Do. Nothing to write home about there. So pick that book up. Get that book on the shelf. And then where is the door? There. Got that done. Remove that, and then okay, we do have that book now. Yeah. So we got that book. And then this book. Get the market price on that. Fix that. There, we got that fixed. Okay, that's good. And then I think we're good on everything else. Now I can go back to assisting these customers and getting them in and out of the store. I do have to say, for my first stream on here in a long time, and you know, it being in the shorts feed, I know it's not been as much as what people may think is going to be on here, but and you know, I think I've not did too bad on here tonight. Pretty happy about it. I don't think did too bad at all. And I don't have to worry about timing things a certain way or anything. I like that. I like that a lot. And the fact that people can find me organically on here might have something here. We might have something here. Okay. Nice. And just let everyone know, I'm not setting thumbnails. I'm not doing all that. Because I know me personally, if I see someone streamed and I'm going back to watch their streams and I'm not expecting that they streamed in the vertical category and the thumbnail is like full size, I'm going to be mighty depressed when I open up after seeing that full size thumbnail, a stream that was in vertical. Usually whenever I do that, I go back on their page and see if they got a full screen. But if you don't have a full size thumbnail, and I can kind of see, okay, it's done in the shorts feed, then that's a different story. If that's the only one you have up, then I'll watch it. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. And even if I ever go and start doing streams out of the vertical, which I don't know, I kind of like streaming in the shorts feed because I used to stream on TikTok a lot. So that's the reason it don't really phase. Now we got a bunch of books at that same time. That is terrifying. We cannot sell a lot of that book. Oh, we've only got one of that book, so we must sell a ton of the Astro Killer. So I need that one. We need Astro Killer 2084. The purplish book. And okay. The purplish book, the bad backseat. Yeah. There. Now we have those books. And those we're doing fairly decent in. Scratch around. Okay. Now we'll pay our bills and then $1,000 to unlock the new space. We're going to do it. And we're going to get the walls painted. Going to get the flooring in. Okay, it's good to go. That just gives us more space. Because right now it's a little tight. And also, I didn't think about this, but these storage shelves, I forgot all about those. And then there, and maybe they'll put those there. There, and then I wonder if I can, okay, I'm gonna just pick this up here. There, and then I'm going to, just out of curiosity, grab that. Okay, I can color those to match the theme. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Did I get the green one? No, I did not. Okay, so this might be great. This might just work here. All right, open the store. We're gonna open the store. To the cat bowls, clean the litter box. Pet Mr. Socks here because he's such a good boy. All right, how you doing today? All right, that's all you're getting. There you go. Yeah, have a good one. Next. Now, I'm also a grown man drinking Kool-Aid. I love Kool-Aid. That one is strawberry lemonade. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy like one box of each. And then that way it'll also tell me what I don't have back there and what I do. There. Get some books on here. Okay, we got this classic again. I thought we had that one before. Get these books. Okay, it's fine. Didn't get nothing there. That's okay. So we're going to go ahead, get these people checked on out here. There we go. Have a nice day. All right. And one and two and two. There you go. Have a nice day. How you doing today? Have the card. There you go. Have a good one. Hello. How you doing today? That'll be all for you. Okay. Have a nice day. How you doing today? Alright. One book. Have a good one. Hello, hello, hello. And cash. $1, $2, $3, and $4 your change. Have a good one. Okay. Now. Alright, got you one book. There you go. Have a good one. Hello, 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 hello. There you go. And $5 change. Have a good one. Ooh, we can get a cat tree. I gotta get the good boy a cat tree. Now. There. Wait. I wonder why the frame of that is so far out. Maybe to give it extra room for like the animations for the back end of it. I don't know. I feel like that's... It's too much. It takes up a lot of room. You almost have to have a room just for the cat stuff. Okay. Not doing too bad. We've made back our money. Love that auto feature. It's just so good. There. $5 change. Have a good one. Hello, 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 hello. A card. Here you go. Have a good one. $1 your change. And for those of you who may be watching this stream after it's gone off and become a VOD, let me know in the comments section what time you're watching the stream where you're at. That way I can kind of judge when my viewers might be able to catch the streams. Just trying to learn how to gauge everything is what I'm doing. We just cannot sell that book. That book was a horrible investment. I won't be buying that book anymore. Probably for a very long time. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. And just because of curiosity, for one, I know I gotta pay bills. For two, on the shop locations, the next shop is $3 grand. So we're already in Lyon, France. And then we got Paris, France, and we got a city in Japan. I think for the next city, I think I'm gonna go for Paris. Just kind of keep, you know, everything simplified. But also, I think there's special things you unlock. Yeah, see, like the candies and stuff. There's special accessories that unlock with that. Oh, books. And see, those are special in level 8, which we're already level 10 on player level. So whenever we get into those, we'll be able to get those. I think those are comics. I assume. So we're working our way down the list here and getting more of the cheaper books, but there's so many $200 books that I might step it up and grab some more expensive ones, because I don't know if I'll ever buy all these books. I don't know though, because we do have, I don't know yet on that one, because we would have to fill up this whole area with storage if we did it that right. I'm trying to take my time in each little area and, you know, max everything out before I go to the next one. I feel like that's the best way to handle that. And after we bought that upgrade, how much now is, say, 3,000? So that did not change. These people checked out here. Get them on out of the store. Hello. Autosave kicked in. Love the autosave feature. We're not doing too bad on books here. And our worker can kind of stay around this area here. We could use... We're hurting on some used books. We could really use some used books. I might buy a bundle of those just because I need them. We go through, as you see, a ton of used books. Look at all of them. They just bought $156 of books. I think if I did that route, I would do there. We'll just buy almost $1,000 worth of used books. I mean, it don't hurt having a space for it. Two, that gets us some of these more expensive books put up. All right, let's see what we'll get here. Big money, big money, big money. All righty, and we got one of those. They've already bought the expensive book, or the rare book. Nothing there. We did get an autographed book out of that one. So I can go ahead and put that on the shelf. Price it out. We're selling them quicker than we can get them on the shelves. Ooh, a double there. So we're going to put that on the shelf. Take that. Get that on the shelf. Open up this last one here. And we got one. What the heck is this? If no, you know what? I'm gonna sell that because I bought expansions. That was a crazy run there. All right, now let's get these people checked out here and get them out at the door. And the card. There you go. Have a good one. Alrighty, pay the card. There you go. Have a good one. Next. Cash. There you go. Have a good one. There you go. Next. Okay. Yep. And 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 of change. Alrighty, how you doing? I mean, over here. Card. Okay. Yep. There you go. Have a good one. Hello. Have a good one. We are out of books. There. And there, now we got our area for used books. That's great. That is perfect. And see, now he can put all these books up, or I might actually help him out a little bit. Just because. Okay, that is where that goes. Those books. I'm gonna let him get a book. And I'll grab this one. Oh, it shows it where to put it. I did not pay attention to that. Like at all. Okay. Put that on the shelf. Okay, we got this book. Oh, he's putting that on the shelf. And see, now it's marked where everything's at. That is awesome. Grab that one. We finally sold out all the casino books. Because those were up here. I thought I was going to never have to buy any of those. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So now we've got everything stocked, everything good to go. It's nice and neat. All right, y'all, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end off for the night, y'all. I appreciate y'all. This has been a fun one. I want to go with that save file next time. That's exactly what I want to do. But y'all, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are legends. Y'all are wonderful, beautiful, amazing people. Y'all don't ever forget that. This has been a good stream. It's been a great stream. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Y'all, this is Zinjazz here, and I'll see you. Most definitely you. Yes, you on the next one. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay positive. Don't forget, never forget, check on your friends. Y'all, don't forget to like, subscribe, all those wonderful, crazy YouTube things. You know, click the bell, all those things. Y'all, appreciate y'all. This is not goodbye. This is not farewell, but I'll see y'all again. Peace out, y'all. Love you all. Bye.